Welcome to English Plus Magazine, your source for insightful and engaging content on a wide range of topics. Whether you're interested in business, science, literature, education, history, psychology, or anything in between, we've got you covered. Don't forget to check our other articles on EnglishPlusMagazine.com. And now, sit back, relax, and enjoy our latest article.
The Life and Works of Amadeus Mozart, a Legacy of Beauty and Emotion. Introduction. Amadeus Mozart, born on January 27, 1756, in Salzburg, Austria, is widely regarded as one of the greatest composers of all time. He was a prodigious talent who began composing at a young age and produced over 600 works in his brief life. His music has had a profound impact on classical music and has influenced countless musicians since his time. Early life. Mozart was born into a musical family. His father, Leopold Mozart, was a composer and violinist, and his mother, Anna Maria, was the daughter of a skilled court musician. From an early age, Mozart showed a remarkable talent for music. He began playing the keyboard at the age of 3 and composing by the age of 5. His father recognized his prodigious talent and began training him in music theory and composition. Mozart's childhood was spent traveling around Europe with his family, performing for royalty and aristocrats. He was often hailed as a child prodigy and received great praise for his musical abilities. He was able to absorb and master various musical styles from across Europe, which influenced his own compositions in later years. Career. Mozart began his career as a freelance composer in his early 20s. He quickly gained a reputation as a talented composer and was commissioned to write operas, symphonies, and other works by wealthy patrons. He also performed extensively, playing the piano and conducting orchestras across Europe. Mozart's early career was marked by a series of successes. In 1781, he premiered his opera Idomeneo, which was well received by audiences and critics. The following year, he married Constanze Weber, with whom he had 6 children. He continued to compose prolifically throughout his career, producing many of his most famous works, including the operas The Marriage of Figaro, Don Giovanni, and The Magic Flute. Despite his success, Mozart struggled financially throughout his career. He often had to rely on commissions from wealthy patrons to make ends meet, and his financial struggles caused him considerable stress and anxiety. Death and legacy. Mozart died on December 5, 1791, at the age of 35. The exact cause of his death is unknown, but it is believed that he died of complications from rheumatic fever. He was buried in an unmarked grave, but his music lived on. Mozart's legacy is profound. His music has had a lasting impact on classical music and has influenced countless composers in the centuries since his death. His use of melody, harmony, and rhythm has been widely praised, and his compositions continue to be studied and performed by musicians around the world. Works. Mozart's works span a wide range of musical genres, including opera, symphony, chamber music, and choral music. Some of his most famous works include Symphony No. 40 in G minor, composed in 1788. This symphony is one of Mozart's most famous and is known for its dark and melancholy tone. The Marriage of Figaro, premiered in 1786. This opera is one of Mozart's most famous and is known for its witty dialogue and complex characters. Don Giovanni, premiered in 1787. This opera is considered one of Mozart's greatest works and is known for its complex characters and powerful music. The Magic Flute, premiered in 1791. This opera is known for its use of Masonic symbolism and its blend of comic and serious elements. Requiem Mass in D minor. This choral work was Mozart's final composition and was left unfinished at the time of his death. It has become one of his most famous works and is known for its emotional depth and spiritual power. Mozart's works are characterized by their beauty, elegance, and emotional depth. He had a remarkable ability to express a wide range of emotions through his music, from joy and humor to sorrow and tragedy. One of Mozart's most famous works is his Symphony No. 40 in G minor. Composed in 1788, it is one of his most famous and is known for its dark and melancholy tone. The symphony is notable for its use of chromaticism, which creates a sense of tension and drama. It is often cited as an example of Mozart's mastery of musical form, with each movement building on the themes and motifs of the previous one. Another of Mozart's most famous works is The Marriage of Figaro. Premiered in 1786, this opera is one of Mozart's most famous and is known for its witty dialogue and complex characters. The opera is based on a play by the French playwright Pierre-Augustin Caron de Beaumarchais and tells the story of the Count Almaviva's attempts to seduce the maid Susanna on the day of her wedding to Figaro. The opera is notable for its beautiful arias and duets, as well as its use of recitative to move the plot forward. Don Giovanni, premiered in 1787, is considered one of Mozart's greatest works and is known for its complex characters and powerful music. The opera tells the story of the legendary seducer Don Giovanni and his eventual downfall. The opera is notable for its use of dramatic irony, which creates a sense of tension and suspense throughout the work. It also features some of Mozart's most famous arias, including La ci darem la mano and Finch Handal Vino. The Magic Flute, premiered in 1791, is known for its use of Masonic symbolism and its blend of comic and serious elements. The opera tells the story of Prince Tamino and his quest to rescue Princess Pamina from the evil Queen of the Night. The opera is notable for its use of fantastical elements, including a magic flute and a talking bird, as well as its beautiful music, which includes some of Mozart's most famous arias, such as Der Halle Reich and Ein Mädchen oder Weibchen. Mozart's Requiem Mass in D minor is one of his most famous works and is known for its emotional depth and spiritual power. The Requiem was commissioned by an anonymous patron and was left unfinished at the time of Mozart's death. The work was completed by Mozart's friend Franz Xaver Sussmayer and has since become one of the most beloved choral works of all time. The Requiem is notable for its use of complex counterpoint and its powerful choral writing, which creates a sense of awe and reverence. Conclusion: Amadeus Mozart's life and works are a testament to the power of music to move and inspire. He was a prodigious talent who produced some of the most beautiful and enduring works of classical music. His legacy lives on in his music, which continues to be studied and performed by musicians around the world. Mozart's use of melody, harmony, and rhythm has influenced countless composers, and his emotional depth and spiritual power continue to inspire listeners to this day. He remains one of the greatest composers of all time, and his music will continue to be treasured for generations to come.
Thank you very much for checking out this article on EnglishPlusMagazine.com. And don't forget to check out our latest English Plus podcast episodes on EnglishPlusPodcast.com. Never stop.